Hello everybody, it's Monday. Appreciate your patience while I get everything set up. Got a couple more things set up here, but I missed my cool opening. I can't do that from the Xbox version of streaming. That's alright. I'll be back on PC soon enough. Is it my Twitch app? There it is. I can watch you lovely fellas and ladies. See what y'all talking about. I'm in the chat. Alrighty, here we go. We're back with more Control. One of my favorite games of all time. Style and substance. Just really fucking cool. If you are just joining us, this is the new director of the Federal Bureau of Control, Jesse Faden. All updated. And, yeah, stuff's happening. We'll kind of go along, talk about it as we need to. Got a notification on my stream? Is everything okay? Yeah, I think it's just notifying me to tell me that I'm live. Cool. Alright. Oh, real quick here before we get going, let me just pitch a couple things here. If you like what I do and you want to talk to some really cool people who also love video games, check out our Discord, link now in chat. If you're watching this later on the VOD, I don't know if the link shows up. I don't know if it does or not, but should have a link to the Discord on the channel page anyway, so I have it that. You can also follow us on YouTube. Chat show up on the site? Yeah, I just don't remember if the links work, but I imagine they do. That's us on YouTube. Follow us on Twitch. No, hang on. What was the command? Social. And that's a link to our page, ghostspeechgames.com. In the upper right hand corner, you can find us on all the other various social media platforms. You can also... Oh, Black Rock Quarry. Oh, God, I never get tired of that cool splash page with the location name. Always a delight. Alright, murdering some guards. Oh, hi! Oh. That was not the duck button. There we go. I like using telekinesis to make up for my inability to aim. Oh, there's someone over here. Hey, friend. What you doing? Where is he? Where is he? Oh, there you are. You was hiding. Finian has jumped on the couch to join me. Hello, Finian. What's this? It looks like a secret area. What could possibly be in here? I'm saying it in this, like, knowing, mysterious tone. I actually have no recollection as to where anything is in this game. I have now surpassed the part where I normally... Oh, this is the mold. Oh, hell no. Go back up the stairs. Go back up the stairs. We are not dealing with this right now. I have currently surpassed the part where I generally know what to do, and am now in the part of the game where I will have to find things out again, figure them out for the first time again. Encyclopedic knowledge of this game is not terribly encyclopedic. Oh, I thought I would be able to climb that? I can't punch a hole in that. Oh no! What am I supposed to do? Alright. Well, let's see. If I can't get out the normal way, that must mean there's another way. It's through the mold. Well, worst case scenario, if I die, it'll probably send me back up there, so let's go deal with the mold, I guess. What's the mold, you might be asking? Well, we haven't really encountered it yet. Little bits and pieces here and there. But I would say, in general, probably the deadliest thing in this game. Yep, there it is. Yeah, if the hiss are the main enemy of the game, the mold's like the secret side enemy.
Darling's key. This should get us into the quarry.
We're already in the quarry, Jesse. Please do not make me fight everything that was in here again. Okay then! That was kind of uncool that I couldn't get through that. Is this weird? Is this something other people do? I use my left stick to aim a lot, and by that I mean, like, when I line up where I want my gun to be, I move around to try and get my shot. Like, rather than using the right stick to kind of, like, shimmy back and forth and line up my shot, I just run left and right when I'm kind of closed in on where I want to be. Is that weird? Do other people do that? Oh! That's probably not the one I want. Not my left bumper? Yeah, okay. File time! Hole. Okay, great. Set up. Now I have to... Oh. We need additional diamond blades ASAP. Continuous rim this time to get the clean cut research wants. The Black Rock shit is tough. We're going through blades like they're made of damn... Like we're made of the damn things. Wow. The dimensions of these slabs, the Black Rock... Of Black Rock they want are outrageous. For all the grief they're causing me, these fire breaks better fucking work a treat. Go ahead and double the last order. So yeah, so this stuff, the Black Rock, is from a... Let's say alternate, no, not alternate dimension, that's wrong. The oldest house, which is the building we're in, branches to other realities, other trans-dimensional locations. And one of them is this strange place with a substance called Black Rock that is very handy for building sturdy materials. A lot of what the Bureau uses it for is the creation of like prisons, you know, ways to build places to house powerful objects of power. We also use it for the Hadron Resonance Amplifier. I cannot get to that right now. That is a device that most of the people in the Bureau currently have to wear in order to be resistant to the hiss. Long story short, the reason these dead bodies are floating is because of the hiss. Also those soldiers with the red faces. You're a basic bitch, Joe. You said it, not me. Oh! And that hurt. Alright. Figure out what it is I'm looking for here. Right, I'm looking for a prism. That's what I want. And I fell again. And that's a dead end. This is all going great. What is making the... Oh no! Those little guys are called astral spikes. We don't know what they are. We just know that they want to rip up all of reality.
Whoa.
And they're very good at it.
Not what I expected.
So here we are, the Black Rock Quarry. An entire world of some kind attached to the oldest house. Through what is called a threshold. Which is a fairly literal name, but here we are. So what I need right now for my mission is a prism, because we're trying to build helpful devices. I can go through the easy way next time. Oh. Yeah, so basically the FBC has been mining this place for resources. It's been very helpful. And if I remember correctly, I want these. Well, now it's in the right place to throw it with a better shot. Can we go higher? Let's find out. Not currently. I think from over here. Yes. Here we go. Supplies. Can't go into these little holes. Sense. What Huh. All this equipment's over here for? It's unusual. That's a lot of this game, a lot of weird environmental storytelling, not always crystal clear what's happening, but also not terribly necessary for the advancement of the story. Yay! Nope, that's not. Well, you got a fun. Back at you. Real quick, realized that the volume on the television is still up. Allow me to fix that. Make sure that doesn't come bleeding through the TV or my mic. How's the breathing on my mic? You guys hearing that a lot this time around? I know it's been a problem with this microphone. That little thing's got to be the first to go. That is a healing orb. Oh, that's a big boss. I don't want him healing. Barb is taking very good cover. There we go. Don't like those. Whoop. Make sure there's no more of these screamers. Good. Alrighty. More of these, I think. Oh, nope. It's just the 3. Now the charges are set. Cool. Come over here and detonate them, I believe. So... Load up. So Control, my history with it, I played it when it first came out in 2019, and then I did a second playthrough to play the DLC, which happened because I was an idiot and erased my file.
Right where you led me. The
Today
HRAs,
and
the prisms,
also
they mean
cool.
something to you. I need to get this prism to Marshall before it's too late.
Uh-oh.
HRAs, then Dylan.
Astro spikes. I do not like them. They're very flashy, though. Oh, there's 2 of them. Great. And they hunger for me. I'm curious if the Astro Spikes have any relations to the shifters from Quantum Break. They have what seem to be very similar tendencies. I would almost say if a shifter is a creature trapped in infinite time, the shifters, or the astral spikes, are their spatial equivalent. Oops, that was a fall. Unfortunately, I don't think they can get up this far, so... Or at least safe, if nothing else. Oh. We're about to get the hell out of here. Oh. There's something up there, but I cannot reach it yet. Music sounds angry with me. Ah, here we go. Oh no. Oh, there's one of these in here. 2 of these in here. Even better. Oh, 3. Do I have 4? Turn in one of my board countermeasures. Kill troops in the maintenance sector. Executive incursion. Just teleported in the executive sector. Alright, up's probably the best way out of here. How's everybody doing today? It's a brand new Monday, brand new week. Fresh with optimism and possibilities. And video games. Just waiting to be played. Alright, where am I going? Speak with Marshall. Oh, she's an executive. What am I doing not taking the teleporter out of here then? Oops! Okay, hang on. Oh, Jesse. Yep. And I could have taken the elevator, but where would the fun in that be? Loop. 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 Uh-oh. Okay, there we go. Fast travel. Executive. Central executive. Aw. Why, thank you for the sub-gift. Very much appreciated.
Hope wants us to compile all of Darling's data entries from the past month.
She wants us to crack Darling's personal logs? He'll crucify us if he finds out. Who does she think she is, authorizing that kind of data breach?
Had to take a detour into the quarry, but I found plenty.
This is Marshall. She's just great.
We will start HRA production immediately. I promised I'd tell you about Dylan once you helped us.
This is it. She knows. 17 years I've waited.
Your brother is here. He was once known as Prime Candidate 6, codename P6. We brought him here after the Ordinary event. He was groomed to be the future director. He had talents far beyond any other candidate in the program.
Also meetings. Well, those are always
He did.
fun. Right?
We
Fun's
found
the
you
word?
together. We share a bond. Are you with him now? So you kidnapped him?
We took him in. Your parents vanished along with every other adult in Ordinary. Eventually, his power changed him. There were casualties. He wasn't fit to be the director.
Did you know about this? Is this why you didn't bring me here sooner? Were you keeping me away? Where is Dylan?
He's kept in the containment sector, in the Panopticon.
My brother. I thought we were the same. What if we are?
I'm going. Now.
I expected as much. I need to go check on something. Something I cannot let the Hiss find. It shouldn't take long, but you must watch the Bureau while I'm gone. And remember, Dylan is dangerous. Do not let him out, Director Faden.
How do I make her stop calling me that? I'm not here for that.
Fall asleep.
Nothing simple here. These people took my brother, but they've accepted me without question. Are they my enemies or my friends?
My frenemies?
I need to see Dylan. I need to know. I wish you could tell me what you know, explain things. Just stay with me, okay?
Uh-oh.
I could use a friend right now.
I needed a lot more than that. Jesse. And who wouldn't love seeing their name written in blood on someone's clear prison wall?
Colin, any word on survivors?
located numerous safe rooms with survivors inside. We're waiting on HRAs before we open them. Once we can safely bring them out, the survivors will be escorted here straight away.
Wonderful. Keep me updated. Fadens, did you find a prism?
These corrupted organisms vary so wildly. What's the connection? Jesse, when you were down in research, did you run into a Dr. Rhea Underhill?
I didn't. Who is she?
She is a colleague of mine, a researcher studying a kind of extra-dimensional mold growing below research.
Well, I don't like the sound of that.
No one does. Look, I haven't heard from Rhea since the Hiss arrived. Would you mind having a look around for her next time you're in research?
Of course.
Thanks, Jesse. Now, what's on your mind?
Black Rock.
I visited the quarry. What's the plan for all that?
The quarry.
The Bureau has used Black Rock almost exclusively for containment purposes. See, I say, branch out. Instead of boxes, helmets. Instead of blast shields, knives.
Knives?
Yes, knives. So many combat applications.
So many knives.
Gouging. Sorry. I've been trying to get Darling to explore combat applications for years. I got a little excited.
Wow. I did not expect that from her.
Stab him. Stab him.
This place is looking good. Arish is making real progress around here.
Right? This place is a fortress. And with him taking care of operations here, I can spend more time analyzing the Hiss. I've been attempting to isolate and neutralize the Hiss resonance in blood samples, but no luck so far.
So you can't reverse it?
Not yet, but perhaps reversing it is too simple. See, if Hiss resonance can rewrite human genetics, then perhaps it's a question of rewriting the Hiss resonance. In theory, that could pave the way for custom human genetic alteration.
Oh.
I wonder how
Walking
often the
back.
phrase mad scientist is used around here. How is HRA production coming along?
Better than expected. We've already made enough to get people out of a couple safe rooms. And they're here, alive, thanks to you. And we never would have lasted this long if you hadn't walked in those doors.
You deserve thanks too, of course. We got this place up and running together, Emily. I should be going. Enjoy your data.
Oh, I will.
She really will. Analysis of Hiss Threat Part 1. Initial encounters with the entity known as the Hiss have revealed various behavioral facts. Most notably, the Hiss is able to invade or corrupt control points, altered items, and even humans, radically changing their behavior. Curiously, any person wearing one of the wearable HRA devices that Dr. Darlin has been distributing over the past weeks was not affected by this corruption. The only known exception to this fact is the new director, Jesse Faden, who possesses an inherent immunity to the Hiss. This could indicate that she's already been corrupted, but her behavior is so contrast to that of the other Hiss that I have dismissed this theory. My final observation comes from Miss Faden herself. She is able to cleanse materials and organisms of the Hiss corruption. We've tested this ability on a Hiss-corrupted entity, but unfortunately the process seems to kill the host. Perhaps the host's physiology becomes reliant on the Hiss? More work to be done. Refer to file blank for more. Or for a full report. Oh, we have a hotline. Hotline! Is it the board? It's the board! Certain resources can be constructed, crafted into mods, folks. We advocate facilitate this at control points menus. This will only be available exclusive for the director. Analysis of Hiss Threat Part 2. Researchers were sent to transcribe the recursive chant repeated by the hiss entities. In the interest of safety, this was done with the non-aggressive floating hiss entities. However, no distinction between this repeating phrase and the one repeated by the more violent hiss entities has been observed. What's the purpose of this repeating string of words? Is this how the hiss corrupts individuals? Does the chant produce a physical effect? Is it a message, an incantation? We are able to record a first-hand recitation of the chanting. See the corresponding audio record. Refer to file blank for full report.
I should get back to my room.
It's ridiculous. Pope's grasping at straws.
Why? If his
God, I want to pistol whip this
then why
dude.
couldn't it vibrate molecules in order to alter human physiology?
I've got abilities. Shield barrage. But we want to launch people first, so we're just gonna go with launch enemies too.
It would explain the hair loss.
Welcome back.
Precision now requires
Containment sector. Take me, magic elevator.
Containment sector. Panopticon. Altered items. Maximum security prison. Dangerous.
That sounds like a message on the hotline.
The containment sector, the Panopticon, is home to the altered items we find and contain. It is a maximum security prison. It's a vault for the most valuable treasures on Earth. It's a powder keg big enough to blow this world to dust. A temple, a place of worship filled with idols of angry gods. It's all of these, and none of them. It's something more profound, unbelievable, unknowable.
Trench really had a flair for the dramatic.
Altered items. We've found many. They appear mundane, but nothing could be further from the truth. They're all powerful, dangerous. They press heavy on our minds because that's their nature. They've been altered because we can't stop thinking about them. We put them on altars because they're used to being worshipped. This keeps them calm. We contain them, but they don't want to be controlled. We study them to discover what makes them tick. If this place were ever breached, it would be chaos of biblical proportions.
Boy, he is smoking a lot of cigarettes. It's like 5 in that one explanation. Enemies. Oh, fuck this room. Give me that grenade. Usually this room gives me a lot more trouble. must be getting good at the game, finally. Examination of paranatural topics, objects of power, and altered item distinctions. While altered items and objects of power may seem similar at first, it's important to note some very key distinction. Firstly, objects of power grant para-utilitarian abilities. See file PUT812 for an introduction on the subject. Secondly, objects of power translocate anyone who makes physical contact to the astral plane. This is widely believed to be due to the blank's affiliation with object of power. Not every individual is allowed into the astral plane, which indicates the blank evaluates who can or cannot enter, and I believe those blanks are the board. Thirdly, and this is not always the case, objects of power are much more paranaturally blank than altered items. Looking at specific criteria that defines objects of power, it is no wonder they are notably rarer than altered items. In fact, we have blank altered items for every object of power contained within the Bureau. The health numbers. Give me the health. Any more files? Secret items. Anything I can use at all. Anything I can use at all. Get any of these whiteboards that are broken because of a bug that they aren't fixing. It's very strange to me that this bug is in this game and they haven't bothered to fix it.
Reminder. Reminder. This week, any documents that suddenly appear pink, light red, or any shade in between must be incinerated immediately. Failure to do so will result in termination and possible bodily harm. Thank you for your attention.
Oh. Okay.
This week, any documents that suddenly appear pink, light red, or any shade in between.
There it is. Yeah. Action jump. Alright. Always love this part. The oldest house fixes itself. Oh, I can make something. Upgrade. And more materials. I can upgrade the basic though. And make the spin. Alright, mods, what do we got? Oh, that's making mods. Alright, let's see. Spin. Oh, no. Damn it. Grip. Never get rid of grip. Spin though. Put that on for a minute. Anything that's level 1, I just like to break down for material. Let's see, is this spin exclusive? handgun, damage boost, or ammo efficiency. I like a damage boost. I'm a simple man. That's right, I have another mod slot I haven't been using. Shit. Health recovery. Yeah, we'll upgrade my health recovery. A better... It's here. Energy cost 14%. Just 12, yeah. Nom 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 nom. Secondary grip. Ammo cost. Assets, mission logs, yada yada. Okay. Oh, actually, speaking of missions, board countermeasures. One of these was spins, right? No. Kills this and maintenance. Kill enemies without dying, and charge maneuvers and executive. Oh. Alright, well. In that case, I don't want to spin. Hang on. Yep. Back to my Pierce. Damage while aiming. Damage while... Just better. Okay. Sweet. Now that. Yep. App is here.
If anyone's there, I could really use a hand.
Are what?
Someone needs help over there.
Up here?
Sounds like there's a man down.
Where, Jesse? Smoking pram. Containment procedure. Containment cells must be properly ventilated. Inhalation of the item's smoke causes blank. Item is a baby carriage with a black shade and steel wire wheels. Left front wheel is slightly bent, causing a distinct wobble when pushed. Item produces smoke incessantly. Smoke density varies. Smoke is generated without apparent fire or ignition source. Background. An incident in Paris in 1979 brought the pram to the attention of the Bureau. Smoke filled an antique store where the pram was being sold, killing the shop's owner. Update. Detailed records of the event leading to the item's discovery were destroyed in an incident in the Panopticon. Interviews with living witnesses were reperformed at the order of the Archives and Records Chief. Oh, buddy.
I'm here. What happened to you?
I got in a little scrap. Name's Horowitz.
Is he gonna be okay?
Don't look at me like that. I'm fine. But Wells is still in there. You gotta get him out.
Who's Wells?
My squad mate. We were hunting a runaway altered item. We followed it down into the clocks.
The clocks.
A threshold. The Bureau sealed it up years back because of all the clocks. We followed the altered item inside, but the way it was acting, we weren't ready. Me and Wells were the only ones to make it to the motel court. He was right behind me, but he never showed up on this side.
I'll go find him. But first, you need to get to a medic.
Wells is the medic. Please, you gotta get him out of there. I'll be fine, really. Roop can patch me up later.
Fine. But I'll be back for you.
I damn well hope so. Just use the motel cord there. It should get you into the clocks. Sorry, the threshold.
It's just a matter of time. Rule of 3. 3. Figure out how to get the key this time. clasp? Oh, wait, there was a clock on the counter. Is 3:38? Apparently I'm supposed to stop this. Next one. Oh wait, it's time. 8:12. Six, 7, 12. And finally, 11:39. Keys are right here. So the Ocean View Hotel is like a weird interdimensional crossroad as far as anyone can figure out. There's a bunch of these doors, we can only use this one. Brings to question what all the other ones mean. 1, 2, 3. I'm the missing medic.
This Wells guy
What do they
can't
call
be
this
far.
place? The clocks.
Those must be the clocks he was talking about.
It's quite a number. Shit.
That must be our route.
That's the control point. Joe, thank you for the subscription, sir. You did not have to. But I do very much appreciate it. Just remember, it is a free show. Oh, I hope that's not his buddy.
Shit.
The sound of clocks, I do not like that.
Are you Wells? Your friend asked me to come looking for you.
That must be Horowitz. Glad he got out. I stayed back to help the others. Did a shit job of it, clearly.
You tried. That's enough. Horowitz needs your help now. How do we get out of here?
We should head back through the threshold. We can look for other survivors as we go.
We better hurry. Which way?
Just follow the blood.
Let's go.
Let's see. Blood is this way. Blood. I go through here. I do not have clearance level. There's no party emoji. So here's a robot. Thank you, Caitlin. I assume you got the notification. You also got a guest subscription to our channel. Congratulations. Oh wait, you can't fly, so we can't get back up there. That's a problem. He said to just follow the blood, but there's blood everywhere. Hey Horowitz, can you fast travel? Wait, what? Why didn't that open? Okay.
What's with the clocks?
Threshold effect. This used to be a regular office wing before the threshold manifested. The forces of...
Spare footage. This might be the best video so far. Do I do Hearthstone streams? I do occasionally. That was it. That was the video.
Someone's old clock and started duplicating it. Now the office is abandoned and its clock's all the way down.
Do not kill my medic friend, please. It really is clocks all the way down here, isn't it?
Locked. Think you can find a way around?
Let me see.
Did see an entrance this up here. I do occasionally do Hearthstone streams.
Item?
The anchor, yeah.
No, we don't talk about the anchor.
But the power of that thing had. I've never seen anything like it.
Do not talk about the anchor.
Thanks.
Postbox supplement. Agents arrived in the town of Jasper Crossing, Arizona after the communications department intercepted multiple phone calls to local authorities regarding frozen people in the streets. 4 of the 5 dispatched agents became paralyzed upon arriving at the scene. Additional assessment teams were dispatched. Variations of identification formulas were tried with ineffectual results. Agents resorted to using aerial photography to study the positioning of the paralyzed individuals. Soon after, agents discovered the event's epicenter to be the local post office. Unaffected agents cleared the area of all paralyzed civilians, animals, and Bureau personnel before beginning to study the item. Agents deemed susceptible to the item were tasked with interviewing and reinforming the public away from the site. The item was soon placed in a transport vehicle manned by unaffected agents. Air travel was then deemed too dangerous given the item's effects. Numerous reports of temporary paralysis were reported by civilians along the truck's route from Arizona to New York City. I occasionally do Hearthstone streams, not too terribly often, but something I might want to make more of a regular feature. Nope, this is the way we came in.
That's O'Neill. Shit.
That was O'Neill. Clock. Get up there. Aha! Stairway. Well, is he okay? Good. Good.
That safe room is where the altered item cornered us. We sealed the door on the way out. We couldn't let it get out into the Bureau.
I'll need to come deal with that altered item later. If I open the safe room now, Wells could get hurt.
Fine. Not like I really want to deal with the anchor right now anyway. Thing is a monster. First you thought those were boxes. That's where you found where I hid all your Warhammer purchases. Joe, I don't think even the oldest house is big enough for all your Warhammer purchases. Supplemental materials of the Arctic Queen. Blank interview. Can you tell us why you left your building that day? LM. I was running out of eggs. I was running out to get eggs. There was that corner store on 30th. That's why I left Michael there on his own. Knew I wouldn't be gone long. He was drawing at the table when I left. Had his crayons out. Happy. The The building came down when I was a block away. I ran back, started digging. City workers found Mikey later, besides the fridge. The drawings hadn't come off. Tons of bricks fall on it, and all those drawings are still there. How does that happen? You kept the refrigerator after the accident? Why? It still had his drawings. God must have kept them safe for a reason, right? I'd get home and work and stare at them all night. It wasn't a bad way back then. Why did you sell your fridge with your son's drawings still on it? They'd gotten stuck to it or something. I thought about cutting them off those magnets, but maybe it was better. I didn't hold on to them, you know? Gotta move on, everyone says. What's my fridge got to do with the building collapse anyhow? End of relevant portion. Did the kid No. No, Caitlin, the kid did not survive. That's how they found the body. There was a body to find. Ooh, launch efficiency mod. Yes, please. Or launching for the punchin'. Maybe he was just sleeping. Well, then it's gonna be real awkward when he wakes up in that tiny little child-sized coffin. That is a lot of clocks. That's a lot of clocks!
When it was clear we couldn't contain the altered item, Horowitz ordered a retreat. We got out, but Hiss were waiting for us. I took Horowitz to the motel court and went back for the others.
That was brave of you.
I'm the medic. It's my job.
You can still do your job and be brave, Horowitz. Jesus, take the compliment. You're right, he probably just transcended existence. That's what happens when people get around the clock, right? Or the fridge. Work chat. Okay, Mr. Dead Dog, what do you think of this? You know that airplane we brought in? Like the actual proper airplane? Guess who they made catalog every individual piece of that plane to be examined for suspected altered status. I had to count every bolt, nut, and piece of non-connected metal. And that's just on the exterior of the damn thing. Do you know how many pieces of hardware it takes to make an airplane? I do. I do.
Just keep going straight.
Never! Did you do? I can handle that. That, however, looks to be a bit more of a problem. No. Okay, good. It's all good. We're all clear. Nobody will be exploding on us today. Like that. What was that? Treasure. Pay you money to take apart an airplane? Excuse me. Hey, Wells, can I have your security clearance? For some reason, yours appears to be higher than mine. Oh, the goddamn director.
Come on. The motel court is on the other side of logistics. Horowitz should still be there.
So, this way. It's the other side of logistics, right? Oh.
Let's go. Hold on. Something's wrong with him.
Ooh, yeah, it is. Oh, sorry, fired a little too early. Drop anything good?
Make sure
Yeah,
he's
you're
okay.
right. Hey, buddy. How you doing?
I'm sorry about your friend.
Thanks. And thanks for coming to get me.
Nylock,
Horowitz's
thank you
HRA
for the
must have been
subscription,
damaged in the press.
friend.
Guy never put himself first. At least
Yeah,
the
if you
anchor
have
altered items
Amazon
still
Prime
locked
out
way
there,
down
you
in the
can
box.
subscribe to me with that.
Down there.
Just remember
That
that in
altered
30
item
days
needs to
you
be
have
dealt with before
to
it hurts anyone
reapply
else.
it.
I should go back down and contain it.
Head to the executive sector, Wells. They could use a medic.
It's out of pity.
Thank you, Director.
I
I'll go
appreciate
see
that.
what good I can do there.
Message deleted. Wait, Nightbot? What are you doing? Nightbot. Sorry, I don't know why it did that, and I don't know how to undo it. You typed in all caps? That shouldn't be enough. He said he was joking. Yeah, no, I see what it says. I'm trying to figure out how to... I have to log in or take a look at it later. I don't want it messing up people for typing in all caps. That is a silly reason. People can't type in all caps. How can we have sarcastic yelling? Back to logistics. That fun little side mission where a guy died. Isn't that neat? He's dead and he's never coming back. Love that for him. Let's get a shield barrage, because I need to hit people with it. Yeah, also, for some reason, Caitlin's immune? Ugh. Bots. Alright, yeah, I have to figure out what to do with that later. Sorry about that, Nylet. A strategic target. This worked. I think it's a mod power? Okay. I have to figure that out. Hey, look, you want to be a mod? I'll just make everyone mods in my channel. That'll fix the problem, right? Yeah, okay. To the Panopticon. Medical wing. That's a tad dramatic. And the hiss should all line up like that for me more often. That would be very nice. Very lovely thing to happen. The game can type in all caps. Stop deleting people's message. Hi, bot. Alright, I'm gonna have to figure something out about that. That's being a jerk. I apologize for my auto bot being a jerk. Knew I should have hired a Decepticon. They love all caps. Remember to wash your goddamned hands. 2019 this game came out. They were worried about spreading the mold. If only they knew. I think you can edit comments, but don't know about other stuff. Yeah. I'm also worried it's like soft banning people or something. I don't know. Alright, well that room's locked and that's for the better because I see mold coming out the other side. Yeah, I did. Okay. Shelter. I understand why they have these shelters in this game when all they do is put one box and maybe like a note in them. This seems kind of weird to me. Also, I think I hate this room. I just remembered where I am, and I definitely hate this room. Old time. So this is our first proper run-in with the mold. Oh, still more coming. Maybe the coolest pistol in video games? Absolutely. Absolutely one of, if not the best video game weapon. Just look at how she, like, changes its form. She does like a little pistol twirl. I love it. Ah! Old bullets. God, the mold are so deadly. Ah! And sneaky, unlike the hiss. So I'm very bad about sneaking. These guys, they love it. Trying to tell me there's something over here? Pretty explosion. So great. Now, like, you've played through Control, right? Did you do, like, all the DLC stuff, too? Maintenance hiss nodes. New burrow alert. I don't feel like going to maintenance right now, so we'll just let that sit. You did not like the game? Oh. But it's so cool. And the weapon is so fun. Matthew Peretta is a delight. Cool but repetitive. No, like, we're friends, right? Like, I can say something kind of jerky and you not hate me forever. Are we at that point? Do we have that kind of a friendship yet? 100%? Bitch, you play fucking Call of Duty. Love you. You knew it, yeah. I mean, it was super obvious that's what I was gonna say. Remedy game, it's about more the lore than the gameplay. Yeah, I mean, it is, but the gameplay has also gotten so much better. Alan Wake, my god, you want to talk about repetitive. There is one thing to do in Alan Wake, and it is aim your flashlight, wait till the shield goes down, and then shoot them in the head. Not sure jerky matches with good vibes. The lore... Okay, hang on. The lore is boring? Now I'm upset. Now we have to fight. Object does weird thing. It's not that the objects do weird things, it's why they do the weird things and what the weird things they do are. For example, the wolf globe. No unique procedure is required for containment, however contact should be limited as some report feeling disoriented after touching it. Description. Item is a handmade, set in dark wood. The item itself is lacquered, hand-painted, spins freely on all axes. While the continents and oceans are recognizably those of Earth, careful examination has revealed numerous blank and other geographic additions that do not exist on our planet. One of the islands has a city marked on it named Tanrelio. There are no signatures left by its maker. Physical contact renders subjects dizzy and disoriented, with some reporting of feeling an unfamiliarity with their surroundings. This effect seems to grow worse with prolonged contact, culminating in a sense of listlessness and depression. Suicide has been observed in blank handlers. Oh my god, dialogue. How can someone so cool be so wrong? I don't understand what's going on. Who hurt you, Nylock? Postage stamp makes ear bleed. That would be a fun automated Twitter bot. Control.
August 4th, 1964. We discovered the oldest house while investigating a suspected altered world event case in the New York City subway tunnels. The agents found their way up into the building. Once we became aware of it, it was there. For the rest of the population, it was hiding in plain sight, a slippery blind spot, seemingly discouraging observation. It's a place of power, an ongoing AWE of its own, seemingly adhering to its physical outer constraints and yet constantly breaking the known boundaries of reality. It's unstable, shifting. Note, for more details on control points and the research and process to stabilize and secure the core sectors, refer to a separate presentation. After extensive research and investigation, the Bureau made the building its headquarters on November 13th, 1968. The Federal Bureau of Control was never out in the open. This was always an obfuscated, classified top-secret operation. So imagine our surprise when the building's observation-resistant aspects began in some unquantifiable way to affect the Bureau as a whole.
Southern Reach Trilogy. Southern Reach Trilogy is an alien invasion story, isn't it? Or at least it has to do more with aliens, not supernatural Jungian psychology. That's House of Leaves. House of Leaves is the thing that did this better than it. It's all the same. Oh, it is not all the... Alien invasions and Jungian psychology are not the same. That's like saying the X-Files and Persona are the same. Anime versus live acting notwithstanding. Caitlin, don't back him up. I'd watch an X-Files Persona crossover. Persona is not X-Files. Oh my god. Go watch Gundam. You won't talk about all the same. Ooh, big robot shoots big robot. War is bad. There. Every Gundam. Gundam is all the same on purpose. Scully, the kid is reported to have supernatural powers to change hearts. We have to look into this. Sure, Mulder. He's attacking my baby. I have to attack his. That's how this works. Scully should have enough. What would Scully's persona be? Alright, that's the conversation now. What is Scully's persona?
P6 is what the Bureau calls Dylan. His cell's been breached.
A sexier Scully.
Are you there with him? Can you protect him?
I don't know that that's possible, Nyla. That's a top. Can that be done? Can God make a sandwich so much that even he cannot eat it? Yeah, dude, she's hotter now than she's ever been. How the fuck? Anyway, back to the Ocean View Motel. What about Dylan? What are you talking about? Creepy face flash? What is it? There was nothing there. Piece of toast creates wormholes. That screaming right there, that's my inner monologue now. Like, that's what you're doing to me on the inside. Oh, that is a There's a lot of blood coming out from under 223. 223, baby, you okay? Give me that test, gonna throw it at your benefit. These doors are too big. Rather tall doors. I don't know, these are the same kind of doors I have like in my apartment, but my apartment doors are way tall. Upside down, boy, you turn me inside out, round and round. I don't think that's what he meant by big doors, Joe. Huge tracts of doors. They're almost... okay, they're not almost... Anywho, 2, 3. Alright, let's find Dylan.
It's been a long time since Dylan and I knew each other. I've wondered about him. What kind of man he'd grow up to be. Were things as hard for him as they were for me? Maybe in here, they were even harder.
No, Jesse, I'm sure prison treated him just fine.
Oh, hello. Is there something I can help you with?
I'm Jesse, the new director. I need to get
The
inside.
gun is cool.
New director? Right. Well, okay. Hello, I'm Frederick Langston, the Panopticon supervisor. It's not the best time for a tour. We have hiss everywhere, numerous cell breaches, and system failures across the
TV's
board.
Frank.
You're the director, so here we go. Founded by Zachariah Trench, the Panopticon is our state-of-the-art repository for all altered items.
I don't have time for this.
Power and...
I was told Dylan Faden was kept here. Can you help me find him?
He does kind of look like TV's
Sure.
Fred.
Darling wanted him
Frank.
somewhere secure and isolated away from people. He's in the maximum security cells, upper level. But there's currently a pressing matter, ma'am. We've got an object of power loose in there. It's wrecking the place. The Benikoff TV, it's a real doozy. Salvador took a team in to handle it, but no one's heard from them for hours. This is a Category 5 OOP we're talking about, and if we don't contain it soon, it will tear the Panopticon apart. And we don't want all those altered items getting loose, ma'am. No, trust me.
Dylan's in there.
Open the door, Langston. I'll handle it.
If you say so. I usually tell first-timers not to touch anything, so, just do that. Here, I'll get the door for you. And please, ma'am, call me Fred.
Thanks, Langston.
Sorry, he's TV's Fred.
I better not get blamed for this mess in the next performance review. I have a cat to feed.
He has a cat to feed.
Dylan's close.
Panopticon!
That object of power might wreck this place before I find him.
We just save. No, not Patapon. Panopticon. It means prison. Is there any more satisfying a feeling in a video game than hitting a bitch with another bitch? I just don't think there is. Really, in life. Pon Padawan. Juan Padawan. Patapon was a good game, but this wasn't. I like you make it very hard to be your friend sometimes. The first level of Panopticon was a good game. The rest of it was just nothing. What we got here? Oh, we got that mailbox. Spooky. And a spooky picnic basket. Probably summons bears or something. Oh, there's the fan that sucks all the air out of a room. I don't know that one. It's a hammer. A mallet of some kind. That's not even close to true. I can do dashes and throw shit with my mind. That shit wasn't in the first hour. Patapon is literally the same thing the entire game. Pata, 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 pon. Pon, pon, pata, pon. Repeat, repeat, repeat. Like, you can do that. Say that about any video game.
I don't think she's telling me everything.
Good vibes, Randy. I know. There are different enemies in this? I just found a new enemy! Alan Wake, that's all the enemies are the same.
Hello? Is anyone there?
It's the fridge.
What are you doing in there?
Oh, thank God! Look, someone has to watch this object at all times, or it deviates. My shifter blades have never showed up. Can you help me?
Damn. I can't, I'm sorry. There's an emergency. I'll come back, I promise.
Okay, just don't forget. I can't stare at this thing much longer.
Bridge duty. Fruity. Buddy, doing okay? Alright, apparently Jesse's not letting me move forward with that quest. If that dude represents my willpower not to eat, then he will also represent my failures. Oh. Oh no. Oh. Just gonna step over here. I just, nope, can't grab that body. Okay. Oh. Sorry, buddy.
That's the object of power. I need to cleanse it.
Come here, TV. Mama's gonna make you sparkle. You think that's enough to stop me, television? Bigger TVs than you have tried to kill me. Come here! Get you in this twisty ass hallway. Come on, game. Are these fuckers immune to me? Ugh. Some of that health lying around. Or I'll just take a stool to the face, that's fine too. Should never take stool to the face. Absolutely not. But, it's just like at my bachelor party, there's nothing I could do to stop it. Alright, the checkpointing in this game's a little rough. Oh, at least I don't have to fight all the things again, I can just run. Goddamn Salvador. Heal, heal, heal. Yeah. Oh, nope.
That thing was Salvador, the head of security. His team didn't stand a chance against the Hiss. No one here does. Okay, the TV.
Use the TV, babysitter, levitate, superhero over the obstacle. Whenever the board talks, I just want to lean in like, yeah, can I get a large fry? And number 2. Oh, hey, it's my hover. Yeah, real similar to the first hour of the game, having flight, levitation. Jerk. Didn't need it for combat. Oh, you need it for platforming, one of the many things you do in this game. Also, it's great for combat when you can just do this. Look at that! That's fun! This game is fun. Just need to traverse this Destiny 2 level. This does kind of look like a Destiny 2 level, doesn't it? Holy shit. Traversal. Oh, I wasn't reading the board, I'm sorry.
Dealt with the TV.
I
Now
deprived
can
you of
find
my
Dylan.
wonderful performance. Shield boost. Anchor supplement. The crew of the White Ocelot first encountered a strange spherical phenomenon while fishing in the blank. Witnesses described it as a black sphere with faint light behind it. It hovered just off the bow of the ship. The crew blanked by throwing a tin bucket, which disappeared into the sphere. Soon after, the vessel lost structural integrity. The ship's metal rusted and fell apart within minutes. As the ship sank, the sphere lowered into the water. A passing fishing vessel called the Blank rescued the 4 surviving. Okay, sorry, my brain wasn't taking that sentence correctly because of the blank. Agents were dispatched to the White Ocelot's last known coordinates, blank, and began diving operations. On the ocean floor, the agents found the sphere. The ship was entirely destroyed except for its anchor. As agents lifted the anchor off the ocean floor, they noticed the sphere behaved in conjunction with the anchor, moving it and stopping as one. Contact with the sphere was avoided, but handling the anchor proved harmless. The item was transported to the Blank to the U.S. port of Blank. Upon arriving at New York City, it was brought to the Bureau via the Blank. I know you're just being sarcastic, but I don't care. It is interesting. Oh, yeah. No unique containment for the TV. A CRT television built by Benikoff and Sons Electrics. The screen is still functional. The object can levitate itself off the ground to a maximum observed altitude of blank. When bound, the object allows para-utilitarians to harness this effect for their own use. See report blank for the results tested with prime candidate blank. The object is currently bound by blank. Background. Object was first discovered in a local news story from Blank, Kansas. A figure had been seen blank over buildings. The Bureau dispatched agents to the town, who discovered that a man named Blank had bound himself to the object. Mr. Blank was detained, see case blah blah blah, and the object was brought to the Bureau for study. Oh, doesn't go any further, just the point for coming over here? Okay. Yeah. Oh, come on. Speaking of which, Nylock, you've been in the open beta for the new Modern Warfare coming out? This corner looks so cool. I'm not trying to butter you up. I'm trying to have a real conversation. For now. Does Call of Duty do any kind of like, excuse me, Halloween themed events? One going on in Fortnite right now that's been very interesting. One right now in Modern Warfare 2. Every match is vastly different. Look, I'm not baiting. I was just thinking of a subject to talk about. Promise. What kind of Halloween skins do they have? Assuming they do that. I guess that would be Warzone more than regular Call of Duty, huh? Glorified DLC. I mean, that makes sense though. That game originally was basically DLC, wasn't it? Ash from Evil Dead. He's in Fortnite right now as well. I think he's actually on the shop right now. F1 point. What can I afford? That. Containment. Shatter maneuvers. Build. Upgrade shatter. Which I will actually switch to right now for the purposes of this quest. So 1 or 2 is getting deleted now. Rate of fire. I don't need rate of fire. Energy shield strength. Shield bashing dudes. Launch efficiency 13%. Got 19 on there, I'm fine. Fridge guy. Thought he was over here. There he is. This is the agent. Oh, after Dylan has been found. I see. Butcher and Lilith from Diablo? I didn't know they were in Modern Warfare. Made a big deal about that for Overwatch, but I didn't see anything from Modern Warfare. Granted, not that I'm paying any attention to that, but I think I would have seen it on the launcher or something. Thoughts on LA Knight? Love LA Knight. Big fan when he started, and yeah, big fan all around. Feel like he's a little chaotic in the ring. Sometimes feels like miscommunications happen a lot during his matches, but that could be anything. I don't know. Yeah. And like, I'm not like an Attitude Era guy either, so it's not like he's like soothing my nostalgia boner. I just think he's neat. I think he's funny, I think he's talented, and I'm glad he's getting the recognition he deserves. There's the swan boat. Yeah, it's always La Knight.
Dylan. He's so close.
Is he though? What's the story behind his name? He was Eli Drake. Yeah, he was Eli Drake. I don't know the origin of LA Knight.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Hello, can you hear me?
Are you there, Jesse?
Emily? He's gone. Dylan isn't here. He might be nearby. Or maybe the hiss got to him. I don't know.
Jesse,
I mean, they did leave the lights on red.
Here, with us. He just walked in. He says he is giving himself up. He's been affected by the hiss, but he is different than the others. We must isolate him.
I'm on my way.
Like a P6.
We need to get back. I have to see my brother.
Gotta find Jason. I was listening to Mason Mansour's stream, and they talked about him having another name, and I don't remember what it was, or maybe it was Eli Drake. Is that Michael Stripe? I don't think that's the actor's name. Let me double check. But apparently the only person that calls him Eli is they stated that there's like a sort of unwritten rule in wrestling where when you talk about a person, you refer to them as the name that was there, that they were when you met them. And so the only person that calls LA Knight Eli is Dawkins of the Street Profits. So apparently he's been in that company forever, which was a surprise to me. Sean Dury is Dylan Faden. He's been in a few things. He was in... Apparently he's a voice in Genshin Impact. That's funny. He was in Control. He was in the one before this, Quantum Break. Not sure what else he's in. Max Dupree. Max Dupree was when he got called up to the main roster, but that didn't last long, unfortunately. I thought he was very fun as Max Dupree, but I also loved Maximum Male Models and thought that was one of the best things the WWE had going for it, and then they fired Mace and Mansour, which was super not cool. Between that and Ray's passing, I've really not given a whole lot of a shit about wrestling past few weeks. Kind of only watch it out of habit at this point. There's still people on there I like, right? But I've lost all my favorites at this point. And I have to deal with Cody Rhodes, so not a lot going for Randy on the product right now. Especially now that Cody's on both shows. I can't even enjoy SmackDown anymore. But what are you gonna do? Feels like there's something hiding somewhere in this room. A little chest tucked away. Don't see anything though. If I just up. Yeah, I still love Roman Reigns' Gawaddle Mode t-shirt. That's just a classic. Really glad they made sure that was the shirt that his CGI model from his entrance wears. The really awful CGI model that animates like a freshman's fucking CG animation workshop in high school quality. That really helps Roman Reigns look imposing and intimidating, and not at all like a fucking moron. Super real. Dude, the fucking WWE 2K models look better than that shit. It's like, you have the rights to the game. Just fucking rip the model. Pay 2K $100, rip out the model, call it a day. It has better hair physics. Dylan Faden's daily observations. Breakfast is brought, gets out of bed, uses toilet, returns to bed, sounds like me, asks for television to be turned on, staff do so, lunch is brought, breakfast is removed, eats lunch, uses toilet, begins talking to self, recording speech is not possible due to noise from television, becomes upset, throws lunch tray at glass, sedated, crew clean the cell, television is turned off, Comes 2, ask for television to be turned on. Staff refuse. Television privileges were refused due to hostile behavior. Sleeps? Question mark? Oh, I have a hotline. Missed those for some reason. Who's it from? It's the board. We reach tether through control points into the Bureau House. Access threshold area codes allow for access. You can translocate, fast travel, construct through the control points. Yeah, I like to do them in character. What? Sounds like a normal day to me. Yeah, I mean it is. It's a normal day for all of us. Are we depressed? Yes. Just flat out, yes. Fair enough. Lord knows I am this time of year. Stupid fucking seasonal affective disorder. Oh my god, stay closed. I don't care. I get higher to get to these. Is that an upgrade? Baby, getting higher, getting higher. Some over here I can get to. At unit 816. And there's nothing over here. What the fuck? Why even have this open to me? Don't question how quickly you answered that. Don't worry, I won't. Because I don't need to. Killed 1,000 hits. Congratulations, that was my 1,000th hits. Boy, these flying guys are really starting to piss me off. Now I've explained the name of the episode. Is this what the TV was? Yes. Yes, it is. Okay. Research his notes. Go to central research. TV guy. Fridge guy.
Keep your eyes open.
Hey,
Phil, you got this.
Oh, you're back. Oh, thank you, thank you. If I look away, I don't know what this thing will do. You have to get me out of here. The door can only be opened by the Panopticon supervisor. That's Langston, if he's still around.
Langston. Yeah, I know him. I'll go ask him how to get you out.
Please hurry. My eyes, they can't. They can't.
Hey, calm down. Just focus. What's your name?
Focus. Right. My name's Philip, and I think I can hold on for a bit. It's just my eyes. My eyes hurt so much.
Just hang on, Philip.
Is it fair to call this a Metroidvania? Absolutely. I think this game is absolutely a Metroidvania. Levitate. Duration. Duration's great, but you know what it's not? Hitting people harder. Launch. Large objects. Alright, we'll go 10% longer. Oh. Career development. Unlock all 3 personal slot mods. Oh, cool. Personal mod slots. I think I said that backwards. Strength. Yeah, we'll just take a hard energy cap. Wait, I don't need rate of fire. So I need to be using my shutter. Oh wait, no, I fast travel the bottom of the Panopticon.
The sudden stop hits theaters tonight. Can't believe I'm missing an Alex Casey movie for this.
Made a movie based on the sudden stop? Alan Wake's been dead for 10 years.
There's someone named Philip up in a cell. He's watching a refrigerator and very rapidly losing it.
Philip? Oh shit, I forgot about fridge duty. He's been in there for over a day, I totally forgot.
You forgot about him?
There's a lot going on. The hiss, the Benikoff TV. Considering the number of things I'm juggling, ma'am, I think it's...
Listen, it's fine. We just need to get him out of there. He said you'd be able to open the cell door?
Yeah, I can unlock it on my terminal.
Thanks, very relatable.
Done, door open. But Philip can't just leave. The fridge is behaving erratically. Ocular contact is the only thing that seems to placate it. If we don't have someone in there watching it 24/7, people will die.
I'll figure something out. I'm pretty good with these things.
Being pretty good with altered items isn't standard bureau procedure, ma'am.
He doesn't know us very well.
Do you like
Let's
working
get
at the
to know
embassy?
more about you.
Sure. I mean, yeah, the drama's a bit much, but I get better benefits here than I would over at the Postal Service. I checked. Better healthcare. That's not to say I don't like my job, ma'am. Been here over 15 years. No one knows the Panopticon collection better than me. I'm, close to them, in a way.
I can't tell if that's creepy or normal here.
Yes, it's both. Alright, fine, I'll make small talk later. Jesus.
I'll see you later, Langston.
I'll be here, like always.
Consider my question to be vaguely threatening, then. Langston, do you like your job here, or are you ready to get fired?
Hello? Jesse?
I'm back. I'm coming in.
Thank you. Oh, thank you, Jesse. The fridge is doing something.
Philip?
If I look away, it hurts me.
Hey look, it's the fridge with the child drawings on it. Oh shit. Forgot about this. Yeah, number
Sounds
2.
like the board, but I can't understand it.
The fuck?
Oh, right, it has spider legs. Flip your eye around, you asshole. Damn it. This is new.
Hello? Jesse? The fridge is doing something!
Incident in question occurred on blank and was brought to HR department's attention by the internal security personnel who intervened. According to reports supported by security camera footage, Agent Filson entered the staff kitchen with the intention of consuming his private meal, a homemade sandwich cut diagonally and packed in a plastic container, but discovered the refrigerator had blank his meal. Agent Filson began to kick the Bureau-owned appliance as he expressed his frustration in a loud and profane manner. This behavior caused many staff members present to become alarmed. Security was alerted soon after. Filson complied with security's commands to desist. Recommendation: Agent Filson was reprimanded and suspended for the remainder of the ongoing work week. Review committee recommends one non-mandatory counseling session.
Philip?
Alan! If I look away, it hurts me.
Yeah, can I get that with a large Sprite, please? A large Sprite.
I can't understand it.
Presumed to be its face.
Black Pyramid here.
Defeat Former.
The fridge seems
Not everything is a Destiny 2 boss fight,
Nylock. Did that thing off change something?
resonance emitted from the HRAs is purely antithetical to every
It's happening. After all these years, Dylan is here. But am I too late?
How is he? I need to know.
He's clearly been affected by the hiss, but it's different than any other manifestation we've recorded. Maybe what makes you so special is genetic. He was a prime candidate. Or maybe it's Polaris protecting him, something else affecting the situation. I need to run tests. He seems more in control, more present.
Oh, she said it.
I want to see him.
My brother. Or is he?
Of course. Now, Marshall set up an HRA-warded cage to contain him. It's on the upper floor, up the stairs.
Okay, I need to go.
Jesse, be careful.
No. Analysis of Hiss Part 3. If we understand the hiss to be a force based on vibration and resonance, then perhaps their incantation, which is now the agreed-upon term for their vocalizations, is an effort to express that resonance using human vocal cords and speech. Would there be differences if the incantation were recited in a different language? The most common word used is want. Interestingly, every usage of the word is attributed to a you. You want to listen. You want this to be true. You want these waves to drag you away. Are we the you the hiss are referring to? Does the hiss believe humanity, possibly all non-hiss life, want to join it? To be consumed by it? Is that its goal? The second most used words are through and time. Is this possibly the hiss stating how they arrived here, or an indication of its age? There is a clear intention in these words. Dismissing the incantation as nonsense, as some of my colleagues recommended, is beyond idiotic. Refer to blank for full report. Refrigerator procedure. No unique procedures for containment. An Arctic Queen brand electric refrigerator model from the 1960s. No cooling functionality. The door is decorated with crayon illustrations by blank. The illustrations cannot be removed from the item. All attempts have failed. The paper cannot be torn or burned. Background. The item first came to the Bureau's attention after it survived the collapse of New York City's Grand Central Hotel, where it served as an appliance in apartment blank, rented by a man named Blank. It became the subject of local infamy after surviving the building's collapse undamaged. Mr. Blank, who was out of the building at the time of collapse, blank PM, retained ownership of the item until 1974, where the Bureau purchased the item through a false identity. Appendix. New altered effect has been observed. See file AI10.f for details, yada yada yada. Oh, and I have a hotline. From the board. The former descent is back, not gone. It is previous disappointment, and is not part of the board us. We apologize, deny all knowledge, for the inconvenience. You will see face the former. It is stealing, leaking altered items. It builds a competition, not us. You must espionage, destroy, when possible, inevitable. Do not believe, get hyped about the former's lies. Ads! We provide, offer better bonus package, health plan. If you leave, you will be sorry, dead. And you will never work, exist in this torn cosmic reality again. Yes. Timeline of events. To examine the invasion's timeline of events for possible patterns in his behavior. Established a timeline is difficult at present because of lack of reliable communications between Bureau sectors and staff. Preliminary models indicate ground zero of invasion is located within the executive sector. Once it becomes possible to interview surviving personnel, pinpointing the exact location should be feasible. Other outstanding questions that a timeline may help answer: how did the Hiss get past internal lockdown? How does Hiss resonance advance through space, deliberately or uniformly? What is their ultimate goal? The outside world? A cross-dimensional destination? Refer to blank for full report.
The resonance emitted from HRAs is purely
Jukebox tokens.
Lots of interesting data off that subject.
Oh my god. Give me my flight while I'm in Central, please. Yeah, I have to walk like a peon.
You are a worm through time. The thunder's home distorts you. Happiness comes, white pearls, but yellow and red in the eye. Through a mirror inverted is made right. Leave your insides by the door. Push the fingers through the surface into the wet. You've always been in there. You want this to be true. We stand around you while you dream. You can almost hear our words, but you forget. Through time, the thunder's home distorts you. You are a worm through time.
Shit.
The thunder's home distorts you.
That's Dylan. Can you hear me?
Oh,
come on, Dylan. I'm here. I found you.
You've always been in there. You want this to be true.
Do you know who I am?
Oh, you know me. Say it.
You are Dylan Faden's sister.
He's talking in the third person. Always.
That's normal.
Sign.
Like
Do
The
you
Rock.
know who you are?
Not Dylan. Trench and Darling made sure of that. I'm P6. P6. But I'm better now. The hiss made me better. Push the fingers through the surface into the wet. You've always been the new you. You want this
Can you
to
stop
be
that?
true.
Please?
Not exactly the reunion I'd hoped for.
It feels good to say those words. I want to say them. They sound good. They make me feel good. Don't you want to say them too?
No. Fuck off, no. You need to help me get this thing out of his head. If he is still in there, if there is anything left, you have to help me.
You came in through the hole in you. We let you in. You've always been here. The only true. A copy of a copy of a copy of a copy.
Stop it!
Orange peel.
Shit. Shit. He can see you. This is not safe.
We found Polaris together with my sister when we were very small. In Ordinary. In the desert, through the door opened up by the slide projector.
You're just a copy faker.
When Trench took me away, she didn't give me any powers. All the powers are my own powers. She didn't help when they locked me up for years. After the song time for applause, we build you till nothing remains. The air cracks and the truth will emerge out of you. You are
Time egg.
home.
Time egg is fucked.
The Bureau brought the slide projector back here with me. And the Bureau did what the Bureau does. They used it. And they found... They opened the door up to the hiss. That's the only thing I can thank them for.
There. There it is. We stopped the Altered World event in Ordinary when we shut down the slide projector. And now the projector's here.
An earworm is a tune you can't stop humming in a dream. Baby, 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 baby. Just plastic. So safe. Nothing to worry about. Funny. I welcomed the hiss. I let it in. to get rid of her. The hiss set me free. Polaris is using you. The Bureau is using you. You are a puppet. You can almost hear our words.
You are lost. You are scared.
Light projector, maybe.
You know what I allow you to know.
Maybe it's not too late for my brother.
You must see the truth for yourself, Jesse. Sister. The horrible truth about the Bureau. The hiss is the better option. Go to the Prime Candidate program in the containment sector. I have the keycard to get you there. Salvador wanted me to have it.
Wanted? Bullshit. I saw what the hiss did to Salvador. What it turned him into.
Okay, Dylan. I'll go. I want to see the truth for myself.
I'll go. But only to look for this light projector. You can help me. We can end this.
You are a worm through time. You are a worm through time. The thunderstorm distorts you. Happiness comes, white pearls, but yellow and red in the eye. Through a mirror, the inverted is made.
Dylan is a fan of mass destruction. Baby, 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 why?
I don't know what else I'm hoping to find here.
Dylan.
He's a fan of Persona 6.
I'd like to tell you about a dream I had last night.
Off to a good start.
Okay. I'm listening.
I was back in Ordinary before all of this happened. But in the dream, I was alone. It was just me. I was the only child. A girl. My name was Jesse Dylan Faden. But then the Bureau came and caught me, brought me back here, locked me up. Have you ever noticed that our names, Jesse, Dylan, they could be girls' names, boys' names, could be anything. Don't you find that weird? I find that weird.
Sure.
What the hell was that? Is he trying to mess with me?
It was his dream.
The thunderstorm distorts you. Happiness.
Maybe Dylan's still in there. Maybe there's a way to reach him.
I'd like to talk to my brother, please.
Can't you see I'm hovering?
Dylan would like to tell you about a dream he had just now.
This again?
I was going to be the new director of this place. I helped you get a job here so that we could be together. You were an office assistant. You'd make coffee and deliver the mail, and there was always plenty of work to do. And it stayed that way forever and ever. It was nice. Really nice.
That's debatable.
But here's the strange thing. The dream shifted, and none of it was real anymore. It was a game. We were in a game, and it was a fucking boring game. But you couldn't stop playing. And then it shifted again. Or maybe it was another dream
See, now, like,
already.
Dylan agrees with you.
Or maybe I'm just confusing them. But in this other dream, it was more like a musical. This is an ordinary song about an ordinary girl from an ordinary town. It's the ordinary story. She worked an ordinary job in an ordinary office. Something. And that's all I can remember of that dream.
Maybe that's for the best.
You are a worm through time.
He said in one of his dreams, the dream shifted and they were in a boring video
Maybe
game.
I can learn more about the hiss from him.
Can we talk?
Can a man levitate and chant creepily in peace?
Shit.
That's fascinating, but let's talk about the hiss for a change, yeah?
This dream was about the hiss.
That's I'm
Sure.
Get.
In my dream, the hiss had broken free of this prison, this house. I'd set it free. And the president himself was there to welcome us. He was the first one to take the hiss in. Spread the word. At first, many people thought it was horrifying. That he was horrifying. But also, many people who heard his words wanted to welcome the hiss in. And slowly, more and more of them came around until the whole world was brought together by the hiss. It was wonderful.
Okay. Thanks for sharing that.
For the record, that will never happen. Not as long as I'm alive.
The thunder's home distorts you. Happiness comes, white pearls, but yellow and red in the eye.
Why haven't you dissected that freak mutation you locked up? So much from his physiology.
Let's see. What do I got here? Oh, if I use the charge, I have to kill enemies in executive. I'm in executive right now. Let's switch to my charge. I don't have charge. I have pierce. Well, shit. I make it? Sure can't. Alright, whatever. Go back to containment. The prime candidate. Program. What are the outfits? There's some you can unlock through the game. One of them is a very fancy golden suit. It's not as many as I'd like there to be. But they also have one that is clearly the best one. So I just end up going with that one. Oh, I'm locked in. Okay, there we go. I don't want to go that way. Yeah, let's pierce. Just listen to it. Doors are... They can shoot me, but I can't shoot them, which is super dumb. Power up that shield bash.
Clark Gibson, male, age 28, returned from the astral plane approximately 13 minutes ago. Patient is experiencing migraine pressure behind the eyes and partial blindness. He has no recollection of his time in the astral plane and appears severely disoriented. Preliminary examination revealed no immediate cause, so we will be sending patient for
just cosmetic, yeah.
X-rays and... What the fuck is that thing? Let me burst right out of him. Call Black! Get Marshall!
Yay! I'm not an executive game, and I won't be in a little bit. Prime candidate program.
Define new prime candidates. The Bureau needs a director. Our future. P6 and P7.
There's a globe somewhere. God damn it. Alright, where the fuck were we?
After North Moore stepped down, I doubled every effort to find new prime candidates. There was no one. No one but me.
Air quotes.
That wasn't good enough. I pushed hard. I never wanted the Bureau to end up in that situation again. The Bureau needs a director. Always. When my time reaches an end, I want more options on the table. P1 through P5 were all false leads, dead ends, and disappointments. Then P6. Dylan Faden. He fell into our arms. No parents. They're gone. Casualties of an AWE. The boy has exceptional talent. The oldest house will be his home. We'll build him from the ground up. He'll be trained and taken care of. Darling can be in charge of this project. I can't. I'll stay away. I will not fail the boy like I failed my own family. My daughter and my wife. We weren't careful enough back then. Something came home with me. I took work home. My Susanna got sick. When I realized my mistake, I wanted to bring her here for Darling to do what he could. Kate flat out refused. Civilian doctors treated our daughter, but they didn't have a clue. She died. Kate left me. Same old story. That was a long time ago. The Bureau is all I have now. And the prime candidates are our future. There are two, P6 and P7. We're spoiled for choice.
You are home. You remind us of home. You've taken your boss.
Twisty hallway. Twisty hallway. Bright Falls, AWE 35. Alice Wake, Mr. Wake's wife, was found during the Bureau investigation. She was interviewed and evaluated. She showed signs of severe mental trauma in the form of memory loss. She was later directed to treatment. It was concluded that she had been trapped in the threshold during its manifestation. Notable individuals still missing after the Bright Falls event are FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale and Dr. Emil Hartman, referred to the Creator's Dilemma in the file RE The Cauldron Lake Lodge. Bureau researchers believe the event was the result of a forceful perception of subjective reality stemming from Mr. Wake, overlapping our own. Wake had been flagged as a potential para-utilitarian, see Prime Candidate Program File for more details. In 2011, a book by Clay Stewart titled The Alan Wake Files was published by Roundabout Press, New York and Olympia. Agents interviewed Clay Stewart and suspected minor para-utilitarian sensitivity. He was placed under indefinite surveillance. Notes: a monitoring station was established at Cauldron Lake to alert the Bureau of any future activity. Yeah, I made Alice yelling Alan one of the sound effects on our Discord soundboard. Because it makes me laugh. It will be a claim reward here as well once I figure out how to set that stuff up. Oh, I see. Okay. Closed cases. Oh god, no. Not another one of these.
I can
Prime
see
candidate
you're
test.
upset, Meg. Why don't
Oh,
you
God.
tell Uncle Mr. Bones what's wrong?
Uncle Mr. Bones has a doll face covering his bone face.
I did bad on my clairvoyance test.
You can't ace every test, Meg. You see, everyone has different brains. Some brains can talk to each other. We call this ESP.
ESP?
Some brains can lift objects, like a baseball. Talk about a fly ball, eh, Meg?
No interruptions!
So who cares if you fail your clairvoyance test? Maybe your brain can throw baseballs, or talk to dead people, or make friends blind. Once we know what your brains can do, we'll know what job to give you. And if your brains are just right, you'll get to sit in the big chair.
What if I don't want the big chair?
What if I don't want the big chair?
Everyone wants the big chair, Meg!
That's why we're all here. Use those brains to listen for once, or the only chair you'll get in is the one with straps.
Everyone wants the big chair, Meg! Bright Falls Summary. Bright Falls AWE 35. An unconfirmed threshold manifestation at Cauldron Lake, Washington resulted in a fictional story written by author Alan Wake, creating an AWE in which reality was altered to match that of the story, though only locally and for a limited time. Event response. Mr. Kirkland, head of investigations, was alerted on September 13th, 2010 by ex-Bureau agent Frank Breaker. Oh shit, Frank was a fucking Bureau agent. Frank Breaker, that was the police chief's dad. Sarah Breaker. Huh. Forgot about that detail. Blah, 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 blah. Alerted that an AWE event was taking place in Bright Falls, Washington, referred to events investigated in 1970, 76, and 78. Breaker had received a call from Barry Wheeler, Alan Wake's literary agent, on behalf of Breaker's daughter, Sarah, who was the current sheriff of Bright Falls. A Bureau field team arrived at the site 2 days later, only to confirm that the event was over. Interviews were conducted, referred to the 1970 blank Thomas Zane, 76-78 Odin Anderson Tor Anderson. Alan Wake was believed to blank instigator. Eyewitnesses reports highlight an old light switch, possible object of power, that blank missing. Wake was not found at the scene. Reports claim he dived into the lake, but no body was recovered in the search.
Is this what Dylan wanted me to see? It doesn't matter. We need to find that projector.
Hey, I got an outfit. Jessie Faden, movement and tracking. Well, she was a busy girl in 2019.
We used to play there all the time. Me and Dylan, and other kids as well. We loved it. This time, I remember, was different. We found a way in, deeper into it, like it had shifted. We went inside, and that's where we found the slide projector.
A dump is a place for lost things. Things that have been thrown away. Did you ever feel that way when you were growing up, Jessie?
What? No. Yes, but that has nothing to do with...
Was there a slide projector at your home when you were small?
No.
Those were before your time, I suppose. But your family did look at photos together, maybe. In one form or the other?
Maybe.
When was this? Can you remember? At parties? Barbecues? How did it make you feel? Did your parents ever show pictures that embarrassed you? Was alcohol ever involved at these parties? Did your parents drink? Did that make you uncomfortable?
No. That's just stupid. Come on. That has nothing to do with this. Nothing.
The slide projector, let me ask you this. As a child, did you ever fantasize about worlds inside pictures? Inside a painting? You know, stepping into a painting, into a hidden world, escaping and finding adventure there, away from your parents.
I don't think so. I don't remember. Maybe. I don't know.
Sad Jessie.
All the times I felt paranoid, I was right. The Bureau could have given me the answers, but they just stood by and watched me.
It's not paranoid if you're right.
They studied what happened in Ordinary here. That's the place to start looking.
Let's go look in the P6 room.
I wish things had gone differently in Ordinary for us.
Ordinary. So much coming together in this one case. A new object of power, something we have not seen before. I mean, coming from me, that's saying something. And the boy, Dylan Faden, prime candidate 6. And the sister as well. Once we catch up with her, but the boy, that's so much potential. We're talking Northmore level readings here. And I don't want to invoke his name, but it's completely different circumstances here. It's remarkable. There was an incident. Yes. We lost a valuable member of our team, yes. Excessive force. Dylan has so much. But he's just a kid. Like, I'll take the blame. He needs some slack. I mean, boys will be boys. He's exceptional and under a lot of stress. Roberts got killed. It's an unfortunate accident, that's all. Marshall needs to realize this. We will make this work. We'll make this work.
Yay, Darling didn't go off the deep end.
Finding the projector will.
That's so much.
Transcript of conversation. Subject Dylan Faden for review by Dr. Darling. Note, subject was alone during this outburst. You again. I thought I told you to leave me alone. Why are you showing me this? I can't do anything. Can't you see where I am? Why don't you help me get the fuck out of here? You always show me things I can't do anything about. Stop showing me her. I don't care anymore. I don't care about you. You both left me here to rot. Fuck off, you bitch. I will dig out my own brains if it means getting rid of you. Don't want you here. Get the fucking message. Subject repeated the phrase fuck off numerous times before being sedated.
Coming together in this one case. A new object of power, something we have not seen.
Agent killed during blank involving blank blank, codename P6. Autopsy findings. Blunt force injury to the head and neck, extensive trauma of the abdominal region, lacerations and contusions, the upper and lower torso, fracture of the spinal cord between L1 L2 vertebrae, avulsion fracture, the 3rd through 10th ribs, left and right, blunt force injuries of the extremities, abrasions, lacerations, contusions of the extremities, dislocation of left and right elbow, dislocation of left and right knee. Conclusion, after examination, it was determined that the cause of death was internal bleeding that occurred when the blank was contorted through his brain.
Seen before. I mean, coming from me, that's saying something. The boy, Dylan Faden.
Whee! I see your creepy teeth delivery and raise you a dead dog. Yeah, like a straight-up deceased dog. Had a collar on it and everything. It had been rotting in that box ever since they packed it up. Go ahead and imagine how that smelled. So don't go whining to me. I wish I got to watch that parade of human teeth. It's correspondences between agents, basically playing the misery dick game. Which must be very fun to play in the FPC. A lot of ammo. Elevator. Oh. Ah, bitch! Well, I didn't need that in my life.
Dylan and I were both prime candidates. Experiments. Very
Pain
different
elevators.
ones, sure, but both in a cell of some sort. Am I out of the cell now, or is all this, the house and being the director, just another cell? Who's really in charge here?
I do love throwing those screaming ones. his projectiles. That's good. Cleanse this control point. Whee!
We're going back home. Of course we are. It started there, and it's never gone away.
That is a mole. Do not look at those. This leads to the New York subway station, which is how they transport many things into the oldest house. But unfortunately for us, it is time to call it for the day. Damage up. While aiming. 2%. This is also 32%. So cool. Well then, it is time. You're gonna go take a walk through more things, my tasty brain? Well, it is 4 o'clock my time, which means we're gonna go ahead and call it for the day. Yeah, look forward to more of this throughout the week. Not this Friday, but the next Friday is Alan Wake 2, which I will also be streaming. Probably from my Xbox, so we'll probably see it here in this same fashion. So we got plans so far. We want to do some other stuff for the holiday. Caitlin, you and I gotta get together on this, see what we figure out. But in the meantime, that's gonna be it for me for today. I want to thank everyone that swung by. Thank folks for hanging out, just chatting along. It felt really nice having people tagging along with me today, so I very much appreciate that, more than you know. Looks like no one really to raid today, so we'll just go ahead and call it here. Yeah, just one last thank you. Thanks again to Joe for the subscription and the gift. Again, means a lot to me. Yeah, thank you. Thank everybody. And I'll see you tomorrow with some more Control. I hope you have a great week. If I don't see you, thanks. Have a good day. Bye. God, he ended too early. Didn't have his fingers on the buttons ready to end it. Okay, here we go. Bye.